I'm Dr. David Baker Hargrove.
And I'm Robert Baker Hargrove, and we are BHC Assessment and Consulting. And today, in this workshop, we're going to be discussing data and technology. So, Dr. Dave, what does data and technology mean to you?
Yeah, so today we're going to be providing an overview of one of our workshops in our leadership development training series. And this overview is going to be about using data and technology in your workplace or your organization to make your organization super and awesome.
So one of the very first things I'm going to say is data. What do we mean by data? And I'm going to give you a great thing to think about is that numbers tell a story. And so when you have numbers of everything that you do, whether they're personnel numbers, performance numbers, marketing numbers, customer complaint numbers, customer compliment numbers, any type of numbers that you can gather, financial numbers, they all tell a story. And it's really about understanding what those stories are telling you. What's that data telling you? What are the trends that are happening? What are some of the areas of opportunity? What are some of the areas of strength for you? This is what you really want to make sure that you understand and can analyze so that that'll really help make your organization stronger, but it also gives you that information to help you make some strategic business decisions.
Yeah, and so one of the things that we will talk about in this workshop for participants is we will ask, what kind of numbers or what kind of data do you already collect in your organization?
Yeah.
And do you know why you collect it? Because have you ever worked for an organization before that you collect data for, a higher up or a senior leader, and you have no idea why you collect it?
You have no idea why.
I'm sure you have, because I certainly have. And what a turnoff that is, because you feel like that someone just gave you work to do just to make sure that you're working. And that's pointless.
Absolutely.
And as a leader or a business owner, you want to make sure that you're collecting data that is relevant, that actually helps your organization be awesome.
And the more that your employees and your team members and your staff understand what they're doing and why they're doing it, it helps make them stronger employees. And they may even begin to spot some of those trends and things that we were discussing to help you make better business decisions.
Yeah, one of the things that brought me some, great joy in some of the organizations that we've run is to be able to explain to my staff is, hey, this is why we collect this data and this is what it shows us, and hey, isn't this fun, because This is what we can do with it, and this is how we can make improvements based upon what we're seeing. And I always thought that was a lot of fun. Not everyone got like the biggest joy that I did, but I think it's fun to be able to tell that story. Yeah. And if you don't know why you're collecting the data and your staff doesn't know why they're collecting that data, then you can't even really get there. Yeah. So that's where we would start. Is, do you know what you're collecting, and do you know
why?
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Then we go into the other part of the workshop, and that is really talking about going through all of the potential areas of your organization, and what data there could be that you could collect and how you could use it in a very meaningful way.
Yeah, and the other part of this workshop is about technology. How do you utilize technology within your organization? And what are some of the simple technology things that you have that you're using probably on a daily basis, but you may not be maximizing it? So for example, email etiquette, and do you have a standardized email, how you answer it, and do you know how you have a structure for your email filing, all that sort of stuff. But also, what are some of the technology trends that are happening in any industry, and how can they apply to you, and how often do you refresh your technology? How do you look at what some of the processes are that you're doing, and is there some system or application that's out there that might be able to take some of the smaller things off of your staff and your team members' plates that may be able to increase productivity? Again, increasing that productivity number and shifting something to technology to really help that progress move forward.
Yes, and so we give you tips and tricks on how to look at whether you're maximizing what you have, or how to at least review what you have to see if maybe you've outgrown what you have. Software advances on itself so quickly nowadays.
Absolutely.
You really have to be able to be aware of doing reviews periodically of what you have. The other side of it is that we don't even use half of the software that we have. We don't even use even our cell phones
Are you
to full
are you
capacity.
maximizing the technology that you do have to
Yes.
its greatest capacity?
Yeah, so all of this can be very useful to making your organization much more awesome than you already are. So if you think that you could gain a benefit out of this workshop for your organization, so you can find me at davidbaker-hargrove.com.
Or me at robertbakerhargrove.com, or both of us at bhcassessment.com.
So until next time, we look forward to hearing from you.
Bye.